See, the code used for accountancy is 055, and I have taken or I have prepared this presentation for you people, keeping in mind the current year, that is 21-22, right? Okay. The marks distribution over here for the subject is 80 and 20. 80 marks for the theory. You will be writing the annual exam for 80 marks. Even the half yearly will be for 80 marks, and the 20 marks are given to the project work, right? We'll be guiding you for the project work and all, what exactly is there. And for 80 marks also, let us see how is the distribution of the marks in the various units and the various chapters. The next slide will make the picture more clear. You can see that we have three parts over here. Part A talks about the financial accounting part 1. Part B talks about the financial accounting part 2, right? And part C basically talks about the project work. Okay, project work is of 20 marks. But when you talk about financial accounting 1, we can see that 2 units are there, unit 1 and unit 2. Okay, and part B, again, you can see that unit 3 and unit 4, 2 units are there. The first unit, you can see that over here, theoretical framework. In this unit, we will learn about the basic theory of accounts, okay, which has a weightage of 12 marks in annual exams, right? Accounting process, okay, these chapters are going to lay down the foundation for your career. Here we are going to learn something about whatever the rules are there, how they are to be applied. The basic numericals of accountancy we are going to learn over here in the accounting process, and you can see the weightage 40 marks out of 80. 40 out of 80, 50% is the weightage in the annual exams. So you need to focus much on this part, okay? Once you learn the accounting process, then it will be very interesting for you to learn the third unit, okay? Third unit will talk about the financial statements. So why do we keep on recording the transactions? To prepare the financial statements, to know as a business entity, to know the profit or loss at the end of the year, whether we have earned some profit or we are suffering from losses. If you want to know that, we need to prepare the financial statements. So how are the financial statements prepared? That we are going to learn over here under unit 3, and that also has a weightage of 20 marks, right? And finally, we have again a theory part for computers in accounting. Very few chapters are there, carries a weightage of 8 marks, right? So unit 1 and 2 carries a weightage of 52 marks. Basically, this will be term 1 for us, and term 2 basically will be of 28 marks. Together will be 80. Project 20 marks will have to be there in term 1. Before half yearly, we'll have to prepare one project, and after half yearly for annual exam also, we'll have to prepare one project. Okay, so this is how is the distribution of the marks. Okay, now let us see the chapters that are there in a particular unit. Unit 1, wherein like we simply talk about the theoretical framework. Complete theory is there, which will again lay down the foundation for the numericals. We have 4 chapters over here. Why I'm showing you this? So that you just make up your mind right from day 1. Unit 1 carries a weightage of 12 marks, in which we have 4 chapters, 1, 2, 3 and 4. What are these like? 1, 3, 4, 6 and 8. Okay, these are the marks allotted for the questions that are there in the 11th standard as well as the 12th board also. We don't have 2-marker questions, we don't have 5-marker questions. We have 1, 3, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so these 12 marks. Okay, many of the students do have a practice of asking, sir, chapter-wise weightage? There is no chapter-wise weightage at all. Okay, particular chapter ka kitna weightage hai? Nothing like that. Okay, unit 1, 4 chapters, 12 marks. So it is totally up to me, how do I distribute these 12 marks amongst the 4 chapters. Okay, chapter 1 is Introduction to Accounting. This is a chapter I'm going to start with, maybe possible today or tomorrow, right? Basic accounting term is there. The second chapter. Over here, we will learn all the different terms that are used in accountancy. Third, the theory base of accounting, wherein like we are going to understand or learn something about the various concepts, the various rules that are laid down for accountancy. Okay, and in the 4th chapter, we are going to learn something about the process of accounting. What is the process that we are supposed to follow? Right from chapter 5 to chapter 18, 19 तक जो चलना है तो वो process क्या है? वो सब theoretically हम लोग यहाँ सीखेंगे. Numerically, we'll start from the 5th chapter. And the basis of accounting, when you talk about the basis of accounting, cash basis है, accrual basis है, we'll learn that. So first 4 chapters, complete theory. Going to unit 2. It will talk about the accounting process, the lengthiest unit of the accountancy subject, and has a weightage of 40 marks out of 80. You can say 50%. How many chapters are there? You can see the list of the chapters over here, 5 to 15. So 11 chapters are here. Okay. Out of 11 chapters, I think like term 1 may I will have the chapters still here, trial balance. These chapters I'll take in term 2. Okay. So these are the chapters from where we need to start with numericals. Accounting equation and rules of debit and credit. Okay. Commerce में आने के बाद अगर rules of debit and credit नहीं पता है, मतलब हमें commerce पढ़ने का कोई हक नहीं है फिर. Okay. Preparation of vouchers. Vouchers again plays a very, very important role in the accountancy. We'll discuss all these things slowly and gradually. Journal is one, book of accounts, cash book another, subsidiary books, journal, trial balance. Your project maybe at the end of the year is based on these topics only, correct? Trial balance is very much related to journal, and then we have some very very important chapters like depreciation, bills of exchange, and rectification of errors, right? Next is unit 3. Financial statements. Financial statements, as I was telling you, like at the end of the year, we just want to know whether we have earned some profit or we are suffering from losses. So that is the basic financial statement part, and in which like we prepare trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. Okay, from complete and incomplete records. Okay, so that is also very important. We have 3 chapters over here: the financial statements without adjustments, financial statements with adjustments, and single entry. These 2 chapters are very simple, 16 and 18. Very, very simple. Not that time consuming, easy to learn, enjoyable, right? But when you talk about chapter 17, this is the most important chapter of class 11. You can see that only 3 chapters are there, but carries a weightage of 20 marks. That means 25%. So unit 2 and unit 3 basically 60 marks ho jata hai, 75%, right? Unit 1 and unit 4 theory here has a weightage of 25%. Unit 4 basically computers and accounting. We have very less topics over here and has a weightage of 8 marks only, right? So this is what is all about the distribution of marks in accountancy. For theory, 80 marks. When it comes to the project work में, as I told you, has a weightage of 20 marks, right? In boards also, right? Now, project file has to be prepared. It has a weightage of 4 marks. A written test will be taken. It has to be of 12 marks, and the time allotted is 1 hour for that. And a viva has to be conducted. In boards, the external examiner will be there. Okay, the examiner from any other school come to our school and conduct the viva, right? And you have to face 1-to-1. Okay, so that is carrying weightage of 4 marks. So whatever the knowledge that you acquire in class 11 and 12 of all the chapters, that is tested in Viva for 4 marks at that particular point of time for the board practicals. I will be giving you practice in class 11 also. Okay, the same practice, 4 marks project file, written test 12 marks, and Viva 4 marks. We are going to follow the same practice in class 11 also, right? And that's all for the marks distribution and all.